Hi, today we're going to take a look at the LMS or Learning Management System, and this is where you would go to go through any of the case type trainings that Sokolov sends us. You can access the LMS from the team page by clicking on the button here that says LMS Access. That will bring you to a login page, and there is a link here if you ever forget your password, but otherwise just enter in your login information and click on Enter. Once you get to the LMS homepage, you'll notice that it's broken up by these 6 navigational buttons, and I'll briefly go over what each of these is for. Very first here is My Required Learning. My Required Learning, and if you click on that one, this will bring you to a list of any required courses that you're currently enrolled in but have not yet completed. So please make sure that you are checking this page often to make sure that you are up to date. So you can see I've got a couple here that I need to get through. My elective learning, we're actually going to skip that for right now, just because at this time we only plan to use the LMS for required courses. But if we ever do offer any optional training modules through the LMS, this is where you would find them. Next is My Completed Learning. And if you click on that, you'll find a record of all the courses in the LMS that you've completed, along with your grade for any modules that had quizzes. And if you ever want to refresh yourself on any of these case types, you can go ahead and relaunch the trainings from here and go through the module. Just keep in mind that your initial quiz score will not change, even if you do take the quiz again at a later time. Next is Google Site, and if you click on that, it'll just relaunch the Sokolov team page in a new window. Next is training manual. This is actually a work in progress, but it looks like they are working on getting the entire Tier 1 Intake Advisor training manual posted on here as an additional resource. So definitely check back here. And then lastly is My Transcript. And here's where you can locate a transcript of the courses that you've completed, when they were completed, and your quiz scores. Most of this info can also be located under the My Completed Learning section that we took a look at a moment ago. This is just another way to access that same information. Going back to the homepage, there is one more really cool thing that I wanted to point out along the right-hand side of the screen here, and that is the comments and feedback section. It does take a moment to load up. Here we go, though. And this is where you can leave any comments, any suggestions, or any feedback regarding the LMS or the training content. For example, it looks like about a week ago, one of our intake advisors, Jen, left a really great suggestion about adding a mute option to the training videos. And as you can see, Stephanie, who makes the trainings at Sokolov, actually responded and said that she'd look into it. So they actually do read over the suggestions and respond to them, which is really great. One thing I do want to point out, though, is that this is not somewhere where you would want to post if you're having any technical issues with the LMS, such as a training module not opening or the audio not working. If you have any issues like that, there is an email address that you can contact. It is on the team page here, and that is lmssupport@sokolovlaw.com.